Hello and welcome to the first video of 2022. So today is the 3rd of January 2022 and it's time for our first trip this year. We're going to Seaton. We find out there is a tramway which going about 20-25 minutes around the local area. Because of the weather in last 2 days, which was kind of rainy, we decided to go there today. Originally we've got the tickets for yesterday, but 10 minutes after we bought the tickets the rain starts and we just wasn't sure if we should go or not, so we rebooked it for today. And today isn't the perfect weather, as obviously we have a winter, but doesn't look so bad. While we're driving there, I want to show you how we visited London, Winter Wonderland a couple of days ago, just after Christmas, before New Year. Couldn't film there because our camera looked too professional, and also there was too loud everywhere, so we got a couple of B-rolls. Have a look, enjoy, and we're both gonna meet you in Seaton. See you soon! Travel to London is always a big deal for us, just because, first of all, it's a 400 kilometers, it's about 220 miles from our home. Anya and Marcin lives on the other side of London, which means we have to go all the way around and using M25, which is the worst motorway ever. It takes us about 2 hours already, and we are at the Reading service just to get some coffee. Natalia will get some food, probably will be there about 4 or 4:30. Finally the rain stops a little bit, so wish us luck and see you in London. Well, you could say it's London, it's Mayfair, you're never gonna find a parking spot there. Look what we have! Just standing in the middle of the street. Today all the yellow single lines are not in use, so we can park here. Hopefully we shouldn't get any ticket. We've tried the parking underneath and it was full. Quick journey around Mayfair and we find something. Natalia, Natalka, smile.
Yeah, do you like London? Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So we are almost at the gate, and this time to get inside the Winter Wonderland we need to show the COVID passes, the passports that we are vaccinated, and also tickets, and I think the masks are not necessary. They asking us to put the mask on when we inside any of the attractions, but not when you're outside.
Get your NHS COVID pass, continue. Domestic or travel?
Domestic. Hello!
Making angels in the sand, you ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh.
So what you guys thinking? Nice, isn't it? We've been there a couple of times already, and when I was living in London, I've been there every single year. So that was really nice. This time we were quite tired and first time with the baby, so we go quite early. Most of the wonderlands, they are designed to be there at the evening, where you can see all the lights, listen to music, have some drink. Definitely less people during the day than in the evening. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. We are in Seaton already at the car park, and we need to find some changing place first, and then we go for a trip. Jurassic Seaton looks like another place worth to visit here, but unfortunately it's closed for maintenance and there was no opening date again.
Health and safety remains seated throughout the journey, no standing up, leaning out, smoking, vaping or whatever. Along the way we'll come up by our depot where the first passing place is. So rail cam there, so give them a wave as we go up the curve. People are looking in from all over the world, so give them a wave as we go up there. When we get up to the second passing place opposite Axmouth, About a quarter mile further on we'll start at the wetlands area on your left hand side, and that goes almost up to Collyford itself, part of the old salt marshes and Collyford Common. When we get up to Collyton itself, we ask everyone to leave the tram. The last tram from the other end will be at 4:30. So anyway, we'll tell you a little bit more along the way. Have a very pleasant journey along.
Natalka, Natalia, that's your first tramway?
You like it?
Smile! Hey, choo-choo! So there is 4 tramways in Seaton altogether. This one, which we're using at the moment, is originally from Eastbourne. It was used there in the 1960s up to 1966, and then they bring it here in parts. The guy said they're using a couple of lorries to bring them here.
Oh.
And all the other ones, they are built in different places, different years. The one which you saw before was originally from Bournemouth. And then the rest, I don't know, but there's 4 of them and they are all from different parts of UK. So as you can see on the map, there is few small stations on the road, which we can, actually you can jump in and jump out on every station, because you have those. You have the bands, and there is like, you're paying one price and a whole day you can just driving.
How much was the ticket, Martin?
Up and down. That's a good question.
Let me help you with your anti-COVID measures.
That's funny. You know, we are actually outside, but in the tram, and we have to use the masks.
They said we still have to have the mask.
Well,
but
anyway.
check this out. What does it remind you of? The font. It's just like Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. They got even the hats, and when I saw the hats with the red font like this, it looks like Stranger Things, which hopefully will be next season this year. And well, the tickets, we've been lucky because we used the last day of the Christmas 12 days of Christmas offer, and we get 2 tickets in the price of 1. So I think we pay 10.50 for 3 of us. So obviously Natalia is free, and normally we are 10.50 each. So this time was 2. This time was 2 price of 1, or 1 price of 2. 2 price. It was cheaper this time.
There's so many attractions here during that trip, guys, because we're going through the wetland area, which is a nature's wildlife habitat with amazing wildlife and birds. So actually next time we can come here, Marta, we could get some binoculars and see some interesting birds. Are you into bird watching?
No, not really.
Not really, it's a bit too boring for you. But if you're into birds, perfect day out.
We just arrived at the passing area. We have to wait 2 minutes until another tramway comes from the other side.
You know what, we used to tramways because we come from cities with tramways in Poland, both Poznań, where I'm from, and Wrocław, where Marcin's from.
Yeah, but they are a little bit more modern.
they are definitely more modern, not from the 60s. So for us, it's a reminder of, you know, how we used to travel back home.
We're ready to go again. And we arrived to another station, Collyford station this time, where we're gonna pick up some passengers and go to
Collyton, I think it's next.
And we're just arriving to
Collyton station.
I think that's the final destination for us. Then we have half an hour we can spend here and come back with another train, or go somewhere else and come back later on. Nice man, just present us how the tram pole works and it's changing direction, because obviously you need to pull it, not push it. So if you're driving that way, it needs to go, well, it needs to be behind you. And as we talked with him, that we told him that we got trams in Poland. So he said it's a little bit different construction, because the other one, it's like it's touching it, and it's like you can go every direction because it's in the middle. And this one, it's actually like a wheel inside, and it's actually like touching in a different way. I don't know. But it has
you, touching me.
Sweet
Caroline.
So basically, you need to pull it, not push it.
I think you should change the subject. We're sitting in Collington train station. It's awesome. Martin, I got you a black coffee. Hope you like it. And a cappuccino for me and a carrot cake. We're just gonna test it in a minute. For Natalia. After her milk, she can have carrot cake.
I'm sure there is much more to do in the local area. Well,
is there? We are in the middle of nowhere.
no, I'm sure there is much more to do, but in the summer months we can go around, and there is small town and probably more nice spots to visit. But because it's winter and because today we are just for the tramway trip, then we're sitting here drinking coffee, eating cake and preparing slowly for next train.
You know, when I was a little girl, my dream job, and when somebody asked me what I wanted to do when I grow up, you're not gonna believe this, but I wanted to do that man's job. I wanted to be a tramway conductor, I think that's how you call it. To me, there was just nothing better than just sitting there and kind of like they had this, this I don't know how to describe it, but they were doing this kind of movement when they were riding it, and I just wanted to go on the tram tracks and just keep going up and down and carry people. That was my. That's what I wanted to be when I want to grow up.
No comment. No comment. So what you guys thinking? Is it
amazing!
worth it? I was asking them, Natty.
What do you think?
What do you think? For £10, I think it's a really nice experience.
I agree.
Winter maybe not the best time of the year to doing the summertime, probably much better, and on the other end you can go for there's a lot of pubs and you can go for some beer or something like that, spend an hour or two and then come back.
I think it's a great day out, and even in New Year's actually, because it's beginning of the year and it's quite busy, there's a few people there.
And if the kids are a little bit older, then probably they're enjoying much more than Natalia, which is sleeping all the way back. We're going to see the sea.
See the sea in Seaton.
Maybe do some, what?
Are you spitting just like Natalia?
Maybe we're going to do some beer from there and then we'll be back. Magda, where is the sea in Seaton?
The sea in Seaton is behind the, you know.
There's nothing there.
It's just behind the buildings, you will see the sea.
See, 40 minutes later.
Look around, the sea is around you, next door there, the sea. And it took us 5 minutes to get there from the parking space, from the parking lot. So
maybe
I was right, you were wrong, and that's that.
Right. Just before Christmas, when we pop up to our coffee shop, there was a very nice lady called Anna, and she bring a Christmas card for us.
Yes.
And she left the number, and we kind of promised that we're going to call her.
Yes, and we tried.
We've tried to send you, Anna, we've tried to send you a Christmas message, but the phone number is offline, so I don't know if there was any mistake with the number you gave us, or if you've been disconnected, or I don't know why.
We cannot find you, Anna.
We cannot find you, but
where are you?
Because of you told us to come to Seaton again, we are here today.
Yes.
So that's your fault.
Would be nice to get a coffee with you next time, but we don't know how to contact you anymore.
Yeah, so leave a comment or send us an email with your proper phone number.
Or contact us.
Or contact us anyway.
Coffee & Co, Facebook or Instagram. because we don't know how to reach you.
Because Seaton is not so bad.
But it's very grey every time we hear. There's no sunshine. What's going on?
There's no sunshine when she's gone.
When Anna is gone.
So yeah, Anna, we're waiting for your call or your message. I don't know what's going on with the English Channel and why the sea is so dirty and so brown on that side, as someone called it chocolate water. When we were on the other side in France, I think there is Normand or whatever you call it, the sea is like a turquoise. It's really nice color, and to be honest, that's the same water, isn't it? So it's just on the other side. Should be clear. Have anyone of you knows the explanation? Excuse me?
Yes?
Why is the water so dirty on this side of the channel?
I don't know. Because it's January?
Well, last time this year we were in France and the water was amazing and there was like a turquoise.
Yeah, so because it's Britain? Great Britain?
Great Britain.
With the
Doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. But the best beaches and clear seas are in Cornwall, northern Cornwall, and I think it's to do with the ocean.
So this is it, guys. That was our first English video.
We enjoyed it a lot. We enjoyed it so much we're gonna make another one and hope you're gonna stay with us.
We treat it as a challenge.
Yes.
For a whole year we're gonna produce only English videos. Doesn't matter how bad they will be or how good, hopefully.
Well, they will be amazing, I'm sure.
So if you enjoy it, subscribe to our channel, leave the like below.
Ding dong!
There's a bell button somewhere
There's a bell!
there.
Ding
so
dong!
Press the bell button and you will be informed about our new videos, which gonna show every week on Sunday. That's another change.
That's another change.
See you next week, guys.
New year, new changes.
New year, new us.
New us.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.